Hi sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button and turn your notifications so you are notified each time I upload. And please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I am saying a very big shout out to every one of you for all the support and love you all give me here. I am truly grateful. Thank you all so much. So today we'll be talking about something very important, and it's about this police officer who actually came out to say that, yo, everybody's talking about this song that they call Rich This Is Justin or this song. And he actually came out to say that the woke mob is trying to say that the song is racist and that there is nothing wrong about the song and there is nothing right to desist about the song. And people are calling him out, and he went further to say that, like, in his heart, he knows that his heart is clean, and people are saying he's racist, that his heart is clean and his mind is clean. And I am asking, how are we supposed to know that your heart is clean and your mind is clean? If you could come out to tell us that what people found really offensive, that song is very offensive. There is nothing good about that song. I mean, everything about from the first lyric to the last lyrics, I mean, it's just right to desist. And people already called this person out, and the song has been taken down like all over. Then, as a policeman, you came out to tell us that there is nothing wrong with the song, and then you are playing in your background that, like, the song is saying that you cannot make it to the sundown town, right? And you all know what happens in sundown town when there is a sunset, like no black person is, and if they ever see you, that is the rest. Like, that is the end of the story for you. I mean, there is so many things wrong with that song. That song is just like, right to the seat. And people are telling you this song is this, and a cop came out. Like, the song even talked about police brutality, how black people, how they are being lynched, like they're black. I mean, the lyrics is just so horrible, right? He knows the stereotype with black people and police, how they maltreat black people, how they kill black people, how black people have been lynched and the rest of it. And someone got the guts to come out to say that there is nothing rich resistance about the song. All right, I'm rolling this clip. We'll come back to talk about it. Let me know what you all think in the comments. So straight up, here we'll go.
Since everyone's talking about the Jason Aldean song and the woke mob is trying to say it's racist, it's not.
So there you have it. Robin, the cool sidekick here, has weighed in, and even though he believes unicorn and purple people eater is a color, he's weighed in and said that Try This in a Small Town is not a racist song, and we should always listen to people who think unicorn and purple people eater is a color. But here's my thing. Robin also made this video.
Well, apparently some people are upset on the left, and they are trying to come after me a little bit. But, folks, I'm not a cop. I'm armed security and canine. So that's all I do every single day. Well, almost every day. I get 3 days a week off.
So K9 Officer Reeves is kind of bent out of shape that people are calling him just a cop, right? Even though he tagged his video with cops of TikTok and veteran K9 and military. So when people start to call him out on his bullshit ass take, all of a sudden he's not a cop. These kinds of mentalities that permeate police officers or armed security are dangerous. Very dangerous, especially to people of color.
Did you know what? If I cut my hand and you cut yours, we all bleed the same color. We all bleed red. So, there you go.
Here's the thing, K9 officer, I'm not a police officer. I'm an armed security guard that likes to sit around in my uniform and make TikToks about racially sensitive issues so I can give credence to my stance. Reeves, we've always bled red. We bled red during the entire transatlantic slave trade. We bled red in 1619 when the first slave ship landed on these shores, the White Lion. We bled red all through chattel slavery. The indigenous people of this country bled red when your idea of manifest destiny, as manifested by your ancestors, wiped out millions of them from sea to shining sea. We bled red all through chattel slavery, all 258 years of it. We bled red through Reconstruction. We bled red through almost 100 years of Jim Crow. We bled red through the Civil Rights Movement. And we are still bleeding red in the streets today at the hands of police officers when we're unarmed. So, what does that mean? That you have come to the realization all of a sudden that we bleed red, or else we're human. We have always bled red and we have always been human, but that did not matter. So miss me with your pseudo epiphanies of we all bleed red. Yeah, you're nothing more than your common garden variety racist. Now tell that to your unicorn and purple people eater skin colored friends that you're inviting over for whiskey.
Since everyone's talking about the Jason Aldean song and the woke mob is trying to say it's racist, it's not.
Oh yes, a man that works for the biggest gang organization in America has a fucking opinion about not being racist. Well, me as a white man, let me break down small town USA for you, because I not only grew up in Oklahoma, but Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and fucking Florida at one fucking point in my life. Let me break down this utopia where you guys like to preach love, God, and happiness, where everybody's fucking welcome, because I know it's fucking bullshit to the fucking max. First, let's talk about the thing that nobody has mentioned yet. All the old men in small town USA are old drunks who hate their fucking life and then take it on the fucking kids because they did a job that they didn't want to fucking do in the fucking first place, and then they put that fucking trauma and bullshit onto the fucking kids. Not to mention the high teenage pregnancy rate, high crime rate, high gun violence rate, high methamphetamine rate, and I've already been to a fucking funeral this year of somebody I personally know who had a drug overdose, and guess what? A good amount of the people in the audience weren't fucking clean either. Everybody's smoking pot, but then they want to act like it's the fucking devil lettuce when they're in public. If you really want to talk about, we can talk about all the grandmas who go to church and preach love and God, but then they go home and they say, did you see what that bitch was wearing? And all the girls are divorced by the time they're 21 with 2 babies and living with their grandma by the age of 21. So if you really want to come at me about the small town bullshit, I can school you all fucking day. My name's Eric Stone. Doses. Oh, and by the way, I guarantee you 9 times out of 10 he gonna say he don't see color, or I don't care if you're purple, green, blue, gray.
I don't give a rat's ass what color you are. White, brown, black, yellow, red, unicorn, purple, polka.
The modern police force of today evolved from slave patrols created in 1704 in the Carolina colonies to chase down and capture runaway slaves, as well as to prevent any slave revolts. This continued until the Civil War, and then during Reconstruction, local sheriffs tapped into the men who were working for the slave patrols and had them help with segregation and essentially just disenfranchising black and brown people where they lived. This led to a countless number of lynchings. Some we know about, most we don't. And just dozens of black massacres. Now, Jim Crow laws were made illegal 55 years ago. But as we all know, just because something's illegal, it doesn't mean people don't do it anymore. Your entire system that you're working in is rooted in racism. Now, there have been black and brown people all over this app this whole past week explaining to everyone how this dumbass song is racist and the video is racist. And you, instead of listening to them and learning, chose to double down, put on your uniform, and make an ass of yourself. And you're wondering why people are like ACAB left and right. You are why. You are why. I'm not at all shocked or surprised, but you should still be 100% ashamed of yourself for that. I watched your other videos and you have hashtag humanized police. Why would anybody do that when you're sitting here dehumanizing black and brown people? You're disgusting.
So this this person, whoever they are, it doesn't faze me, and I hope you're gonna watch this video because it doesn't faze me at all. I know what's in my heart. I know that I bleed red, and so does every other culture and creed and religion in this world, and nothing you say is gonna faze me one bit. it just shows the magnanimous stupidity that some people have, and how they drink the haterade, and they just live for this. They live to be a troll, and try to stir the pot. And I just think it's hilarious. So I know what's in my heart and what's in my soul, and I accept people of all cultures, creeds, races, religions. I don't care. Anything.
So this is all I got from this video. This video really like got a lot of people upset, and they were reporting his account. Number one is that people already told you that this song is very rich this season. And the fact that a cop, because you see what he tagged, a cop is out there trying to tell people that the song is is not, there is nothing rich disease to about the song. It's something that people really need to and not just that he said there is nothing wrong with, and he also said woke mob, like you all know who woke mob are. They are black people, because it was really black people that raised the alarm about this song, that this song is not that everything about the song is right to the season. And this young man is out there, I mean, making a mess of himself, and they know how cops and black people, you all know what is going on, how black people and cops, how they kill black people so much, mass incarceration, like the police brutality, you all know that. And somebody is on the internet, this is someone that should be, I don't know how to say it, but this man is someone that is supposed to be taken care of, people that they are supposed to be trusted. I think that is the right, they are supposed to be trusted. But man, if you know this face, and if you ever see this man anywhere, just run for your life, because he actually made it clear. And that song, I don't understand how people think it's okay to gaslight people, it's okay to insult people, it's okay to bring people down and the rest of it. Black people already said this. I mean, it's been all over the internet. Even the person that sang the song, the song is down. They actually took it out because the title, the lyrics of the songs are just, it was talking about black people. It was talking about the sundown town, how the sun don't set on you in a particular place, and the rest of it. And if you grew up in a small town, and all that, and somebody that called himself a cop is out there telling black people, if you are a woke mob and you think that this song is rich this season, that there is nothing wrong, there is nothing rich this season about the song. And they called him racist, right? When they called him that, he came back to say that a lot of people think he's right, that his heart is clean, there is nothing, that his heart is clean, his mind is clean. How are we supposed to know that your mind and your heart are clean? Because all you have shown us is that you are ready to the season, and there is no two ways about it. Anyways, this is what I got for you today, and thank you so much for the support, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now. Ooh, what's going on?